Well, welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to try to finish out my sport fish challenge and try to catch some bluegill. I've been just kind of trolling around and they seem to be holding in this 15 feet of water, and I think I'm just going to try to take these Eagle Claw spinners. I believe Eagle Claw makes them, and it's a pretty decent bluegill rig for covering water, and they have a little longer shanks so you don't gut hook them. But yeah, I'm just putting a worm on, covering some water and tickling the top of those weeds, and yeah, they seem to be in that 15 feet of water and suspended a little bit off the top of the weeds, and we'll see if we can't find some. There's a fish. There we go. Well, I think we'll wait till we get a little bigger one, but yeah, it seems to be doing the trick. I'm losing a lot because they're so small. I'm sure they're just stealing my bait, but it's a start. Well, I think I'm gonna switch it up and go to a bobber setup. Doing this, it seems like we're getting a lot of little ones, so maybe I'll try putting one bobber down quite a ways, see if the bigger ones are down low, or have one that's up suspended more and see if the bigger sunnies are up high. So I think we're gonna make a switch. I was getting my bait stolen quite a bit. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. Jeez. Another smaller one. Another one. Yeah, this might be a little nicer one. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a decent fish. If you're gonna eat fish, that would be the one we keep. About an 8-incher. Alright, we'll get him back. There's a fish. Got him. Ooh, a crappie. Wasn't expecting that. A little good bonus catch. Not a bad one either. There he is. Ooh, another crappie. What in the heck? Definitely not expecting these. Wouldn't be a bad keeper either. Settle. If we were keeping fish, he would be screwed. But we're throwing him back today. Can't even get my other rod set up because I keep catching them. Oh, there's a bite right there. Got him. I was trying to move my boat, and ooh, that's a nicer one. There's probably the bigger one of the day. Probably an 8-incher. Yeah, that's a chunky one. There we go. See how big he is. Ooh, about 8.5. Almost 9. That's a good gill. Might take a picture of that one instead and put that one on. That's a nice one. Alright. Get this one back, take a few pictures of her, and what a nice fish. About 9 inches. See if we can catch some more. Well, I'm going to throw out a little deeper slip bobber and See if we can't find some out a little deeper. Maybe the bigger ones are hanging a little bit lower, so. North Dakota, you can fish 2 lines, so might as well use them. I think my deeper one is starting to get hit. See if he's there. Anything there? Yep, one's there. There we go. Nothing big, so probably one of the smaller ones. But I think we'll just keep doing that, throwing out that deeper slip bobber and see if that catches any bigger fish or. Got it. Another crappie. What in the world? What, 10-incher? Alright, there you go. Wouldn't expect to be catching crappie right now off the weed edge like this, but they're here. There we go. Oh, there's a nicer bluegill. That's a nice one. That may be the nicer one of the day. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Now that's a big one. For here anyway. Sweet. You just chow that. Switched to a little plastic and because I ran out of worms, and nice little bowl. Cool. Well, I think we'll call it quits here, and I think we'll go after some walleye. So that was fun. Haven't done that in a while, and I guess we'll see you out on the walleye water. Well, I'm back out on the water, and the target species is now walleye. So I'm gonna start off trolling in about 10, 11 feet, and we'll see if we can get anything from there. I'll probably start pitching the shorelines here soon, but I just kind of want to cover ground and see if anything is biting trolling. Normally I don't troll, but I'm just gonna test her out and see if we can get on a pattern. So yeah, hopefully it's good. There's a fish. First walleye of the day. About time. Been fishing for probably 45 minutes and haven't had a bite yet, and finally one hit it. There we go. Nice little 16-incher. Yeah, probably should have netted it. There. Well, hopefully we can find a pattern here. Don't think I'm gonna keep fish today, but put him back. Well, let's start. There's one. Pitch it right up shallow. I switched to a Rapala shad wrap and smoked it. Nice little walleye. Was using that Esco, and then I switched, and about the 5th cast I got one. Another nice eater. Hopefully it picks up here. Hasn't been real crazy, but still early. All right, there we go. There's one. Had my drag a little loose on that. Another nice eater. Holy. Got a lot of spunk this one. Another walleye. Well, if I was keeping fish, that'd be about the size you want. Nice. I switched to that Rapala shad wrap, the number 5, because I was using that Esco earlier, and yeah, I was tickling the weeds, but this lake is pretty dirty, and the weed line stops pretty much right at 3 feet, so I didn't have to worry about falling up from going to a size 5, and it seems to be working. That's why I kind of like using these shad wrap number 5s for dirtier waters, because of that weed line usually stops pretty abrupt in shallow water, and then I know I'm not going to get fouled up past that, and it works pretty well. But sometimes you get clear lakes and that weed growth comes up even in like 5 feet. I like to use that Esco because it just tickles the top of those weeds and doesn't dive that bait right down into the weeds. So there we go. Put him back. Keep at her. Pitter patter. So for the last like 2 years, I think, I've been using this Ibisu rod from Shields. It's like a 7-foot medium moderate action, and I absolutely love it for pitching cranks. A little longer rod is able to whip that number 5 shad wrap pretty far. So, and then it has a pretty nice taper to the middle, so it loads up real nice on crankbaits. You just kind of reel into them, and pretty good hookup percentage. I don't know if this is a glass one. I think it might be graphite, but I'm not sure. If you guys know of a good glass crankbait rod, let me know, because I always in the market for a decent crank rod, because it's pretty much what I do 80% of the time. So, but yeah, this is a really nice rod for this application. There's one. Hit it close to the boat. Jeez, settle down there, dude. Another eater. There we go. Alright, back he goes. Try to get a few more. There we go. Probably another eater. Yep, there's another good eater. Man, they have a lot of spunk right now. Almost everyone's about ripped my rod out of my hand. This one will net. Jeez. There we go. And came off the net. Yeah, it's been just a great day for a bunch of good eaters, and they're just lucky that I'm not keeping any today. So yeah, about probably like a 17-incher, and all right, we'll let this guy go and see you later. Does anyone else have a hard time leaving the lake? Because I swear, I set my alarm and then I end up leaving like 15 minutes after. It's too nice to leave. See if we can't get one more though. Got a feeling there's gotta be one more that we can get. There we go. There he is. Ask and you shall receive. Ooh, this might be the nicer one of the day. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice fish. Just stay pinned. Yeah, this will be a nice fish. I haven't got a really good look at him, but I guess it's gonna be a 20-inch fish. Oh yeah. Oh, very nice fish. Come on. Be nice. Oh, he is crank. There we go. That's a nice fish. Oh yeah. That is a pig. There's and off the net too. That is a good fish. Heck yeah. There we go. I guess that's why we stay. Oh man, yeah. Almost 28 and a quarter, about 28 and a quarter. Wow. What a chunk. And that's why I guess we stay, huh? Oh man, what a fish. Well, we got one more look at her and she's a 28 and a quarter, just a beauty. Just a big old head on her, and that's what it's all about. Last cast and she hit that shad wrap and smoked it. So what a end to a great day. Wow. Good one. There she goes. What a fish. And I think we'll end on that. Wow. Oh my gosh. So what an incredible end to the day, and ended with that 28 and a quarter on that last cast magic, and she just engulfed that shad wrap. But yeah, it was an awesome day. So I finished up that Sportfish challenge and got quite a few eaters, and then smoked that big fish, and what a perfect ending to the day. So yeah, I strongly encourage just chasing other species, and it's a fun time. I mean, look what I did today. I caught crappies on accident, wasn't chasing them, and I'm a crappie fisherman to heart, not so much bluegill, and I just might have learned a new pattern chasing something else. And that's just what's cool about targeting other species, and it just makes you a better angler overall. But yeah, I'm just still speechless from what happened at the end there. That's the biggest fish of the year so far, of the summer, and wow, what an incredible day on the water. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya!